Hi, I'm Joelle, and sitting next to me is David Garrett. So you currently have the #1 album on the Billboard Classical Crossover charts. Is this your first #1?
Well, I had a couple of #1s in Asia, and Germany was, of course, also classical for I don't want to say months, but for weeks. And but honestly, that means probably the most to me here in the United States, because it's the place I spent a lot of time in the last 7 years, and it's the place where all my friends are, so it's definitely a cool thing.
Do you live here now?
I try to live here. It doesn't really goes well with my schedule, because traveling is pretty much a big part of the life, but I do have an apartment here in New York. So.
And you went to Juilliard?
Yes, 4 years. 4 years of my life I kind of devoted to studying composition and violin, obviously, and was very, very important, I think, looking back to get a general music education there.
You're also a judge for the 9th Annual Independent Music Awards this year, which is very exciting.
Absolutely.
Why do you feel it's important to help up-and-coming artists?
I think especially these days you really got to encourage musicians. It's not an easy road to take, and I mean, I know, looking at my past, there's a lot of doors people don't open in the beginning, and you really have to always kind of sustain the confidence to keep going and keep working. And I think those awards are very important in order to kind of give them the confidence and see that there is a possibility for them to kind of expose their music. So I definitely support that.
If you could give up-and-coming artists tips that you've learned along the way, what are a few things you would give them?
Priority is the quality of the music, the performance. Anything else is bullshit, and shouldn't be focusing on anything besides that.
Do you think that you are easily reaching young audiences and pulling them into the classical music world?
That's pretty much my goal. I mean, obviously, if you look at what I'm doing right now, it's about 30% crossover and still 70% core classical concertos, or recitals, or trio programs, chamber music, and but I can definitely say through the crossover concerts I've done in Germany or in Asia, also the audiences have changed when I play classical, core classical material. So I definitely see a huge difference. So the basic idea, building a bridge to new audiences, younger audiences, definitely worked out in Europe. So I hope US will be the same.
Well, you do a lot of your own versions of pop artist songs. Is there anyone out there today that you would want to collaborate with?
There are a few bands which I like listening to. Muse, I think, is very creative. Coldplay I like a lot, and a lot of good R&B artists with good voice. I especially when it comes to my music taste, I rather go for either bands who are really, really good rhythmically wise, so that's kind of more in the rock direction, or really good voice. So that's the two things I look for.